You know, despite all the negativity, all the controversy, and even some things that I personally don't like about the Nintendo Switch 2 and the state of modern gaming, after picking up the Switch 2 at the midnight launch the day it came out, since experiencing this console, I can genuinely say that modern gaming can still be peak and can still give us some of the best experiences and some of the most fun that we've ever had with gaming. You know, I'm definitely not a fan of the key cards or this push toward an all digital future. But one thing that I do still like about the Switch 2 is that even though it's not getting as many physical releases, it still is getting true physical games, and I think that's a good thing. And it is the only handheld console on the market, which is a big deal for me because I am a pretty busy adult. I have kids, I work a full-time job. I need my handhelds, and it's good that at least we have one option for a true gaming handheld, even though it's a hybrid as well, console that does have true physical media, even if most of these third parties are pushing for the game key cards. The first thing that I really just want to touch on in this video is my experience with Donkey Kong Bonanza. Because if I could just use one sentence or one phrase to describe this game, I would just say that it is pure fun. I have just had a blast playing it. It's been one of the easiest games to just pick up and play and just really get into, and one of the hardest games to put down for me in a long time. Every game is not for everyone. I get that, different strokes for different folks, but if this is a game that you enjoy, or even just a game that you give a chance and just try to look at for the quality that's put into it, I don't think you can deny that a lot of passion, a lot of care, and a lot of love went into this title, this video game, Donkey Kong Bonanza. The platforming is so great, the action, the movement, the expressiveness, the way he looks, the charm, the music in this game. It just has a lot of details that just make it feel like such a pure fun, just great gaming experience. The art style is just really wacky, over the top, crazy. It's just, to me, the essence of what a video game should be. Even has some light RPG mechanics in there, which is pretty cool. It takes a lot of the best from Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. It's like they had a baby, but then it has its own really good traits, and I just gotta say I am blown away by this game. I'm about over 25 hours into it right now, and I still haven't even beat it. And I know there's people that have beaten the game quicker, at least just the main story, but I've just been enjoying it so much that I'm just going through these levels at my own pace, just taking the time to do the things I want to do, finding the little secret challenges and stuff, and just really enjoying them. But another game for the Nintendo Switch 2 that there was so much controversy around because it was $80, and I do agree, the game probably shouldn't have been $80. The only way I would justify the game being $80 is if Nintendo gives us all these future free updates like they did for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for free. I don't see that happening. Nintendo is probably like, you know, the modern Disney of gaming. But you know what? I think they got more magic left in them, a lot more than Disney currently does, because Nintendo is still delivering peak gaming experiences. And another peak experience that I've had on the Nintendo Switch 2, I have to say, is Mario Kart World. I really liked Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I felt it was one of the best, if not the best, online competitive games on the first Nintendo Switch. Still a great game to pick up and play now, but Mario Kart World, wow. When I put this game into the Nintendo Switch 2 for the first time and played it for myself, the difference with the graphics, the visuals was night and day. It looks so good on that vibrant, bright Nintendo Switch 2 screen, which a lot of people, you know, have been saying how the screen is so crappy, how it's a big downgrade from the OLED. Well, I've been playing on the OLEDs pretty much since it came out. I think I got it like after a week after it launched, and I absolutely love the OLED. But I have to say, when I've seen Mario Kart World on the Nintendo Switch 2 screen in handheld, it looks phenomenal. It doesn't feel like a downgraded screen to me. It feels even brighter, more vibrant. Now, I haven't tested 2D games, and I haven't tested games with more darker settings on it. I'm sure the darker tones will look better on the OLED because it has true blacks, but I gotta say, this Nintendo Switch 2 screen in person, it's nice and big too, looks really good. For me, I don't know, at least from the big 3D colorful games, vibrant, you know, art style games, looks like a step up to me, to my eyes. I haven't noticed the ghosting or anything people talk about on it, but I also haven't played 2D games on it yet. But Mario Kart World, I know it sounds really basic too, but having that voice chat feature in this game is a huge game changer. Just being able to talk with your friends seamlessly and just play the game together. You can screen share, look at each other's screens if you want, or if not, just be able to talk while you're playing the game together. It just makes it such a great experience, and it's going to make the Nintendo Switch 2 an even better experience overall for people who want to play with family and friends online over the Nintendo Switch 1, because I think that is a phenomenal feature. And that voice chat on the Nintendo Switch 2, when you hear it on there, it sounds clearer than my cell phone, which is a pretty decent, like mid-tier modern cell phone. And it sounds even a lot more clear than that does on its speakerphone. So the speakers on this console with the voice chat, the mic technology in this and everything is really good. It's a really good time being able to talk to family and friends on this thing while we play the games together. And Mario Kart World, that knockout tour, I'm just gonna say it, it's peak, it's peak. There's never been a better game mode in Mario Kart ever. It's the best gameplay experience that there is. It may not be a perfect game, it might not be everybody's favorite Mario Kart game. It might not have as much as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe does right now, but you also have to think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was a live service game, really, a work in progress that took years to get all the content it got. So maybe in 5 years, who knows what Mario Kart World will look like. It might be an even better game, but it does look good. It plays really good. The movement, the mechanics on it are fun. It's one of the most fun games I've ever played for an online competitive game. And, you know, I gotta admit, I'm disappointed with the key cards on the Switch 2. It kind of sucks that most of these third-party publishers are going that route with the key cards, but if there's a game that I really want to play because I only play on handheld, I'll have to put up with it. And if I have a lot of fun and still enjoy it, I mean, there's no harm in that. Life is short. You might as well do the things you enjoy and not worry about what anyone else says or thinks about it. And I just have to say that I think gaming is still as good as it was when I was a kid, growing up in the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s. I'm experiencing games the last few years that are just as good or better than a lot of the games that I even played as a kid. And I played some, you know, classic games. I grew up with my first games being Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country. I was playing freaking San Andreas in middle school. You know, I think I played some really good games as a kid. Pokemon Gen 1, all of them, you know, red, blue, yellow, silver and gold Gen 2. Those were phenomenal games, and some of those games, a lot of them still hold up until this day. And even in the Switch era, there were so many great games that I've experienced these last few years, and I truly see Nintendo continuing that trend with the Switch 2 of just giving us some of the best gameplay experiences that we have ever gotten. Because I know people say, oh, there's no games for the Switch 2, but Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza are out already, and the console hasn't even been out for 2 months at the time of recording this video. Wait, we're going into August. So yeah, it's been almost 2 months, and we already got 2 certified classics on the Switch 2. Nintendo also did roll up the update. They're listening to fans and improve the feature in Mario Kart where you can get more 3-lap races now, which people wanted. There was a lot of backlash when they had took that out of there, but they realized, hey, let's give the fans what they want. So, I mean, you can't say the game is pure trash now that they listen to the fans, but I think that's really all I have to say. I just hope you all are having fun with games. I know there's a lot of negativity around the whole, you know, modern state of gaming, and there is a lot of stuff that sucks about it, but if you just stick to trying to play the games that you're really interested in, that you think you're gonna have fun with, I think you're gonna have a good time. And there's still a lot of great experiences to have right now, whether you wanna go modern with the newest games or you wanna go a bit retro. I mean, there's tons of games to play. Honestly, I don't even need new games. You know, there's been so many good games that have come out in the past that I haven't even played, but I'm really happy to experience this brand new modern era where we are getting some really fun and enjoyable gameplay experiences. But I truly hope you all can enjoy your time gaming too. Happy gaming, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. I really do appreciate you watching. I hope you have a good day, good morning, whatever time it is for you. And I will catch you on the next one.